This is my dream car. Guys, if you are here because of what I said in my last video about today being the day we introduced the coolest build that this garage has ever seen, then thank you for trusting me. But if you're here because YouTube recommended you watch one of our videos, then I hope we live up to expectation. Now, if you've been here for some time, you'll recognize that three-wheeler as the three-wheeler that built this YouTube channel. Now, it's a sad day because it's sold. I'm waiting on the shipping company to come right now so we can load it up. Now, as sad as I am to say it's leaving, I'm really happy to announce that it's going to one of you guys, someone who's been watching these videos from the beginning.
Hell yes.
That by itself is really cool. Now, since that project is finished, we've bought, fixed, and sold various things like a car, truck, motorcycle, and an SUV, all in an attempt to make a few dollar bills each time to then save up, purchase, and introduce to you on this channel today a project I've had my eyes on for over a year. Now, don't mind as I spend the last few minutes that I can on a nostalgic build, one that means a whole lot to me. Now, although this video isn't a sponsored video, it is an inspired video. Inspired by another YouTuber that goes by the name of Samcracs. Now, over a year ago, I came across a Samcracs build. It was actually one specific video that I watched in its entirety, and I said to myself, yup, that is what I want to do. So Sam, I think a thank you is in order. You've inspired me to do what I love to do. And if you guys want to check out Sam's channel, that link will be in the description down below. Head over there if you too want to be inspired to buy something that's outside of your income bracket and likely requires repairs that are also outside of your skill set. Otherwise, it's a great channel. Thanks, Sam. So before the delivery trucks get here, yes, I say trucks because one has to come pick up the three-wheeler and another has to drop off our supercar. Yes, I can now call it a supercar because you have obviously seen the title of our video and I no longer have to call it our next project. So there's a supercar coming. It's not going to fit in our garage because we have an L-shaped workbench here. What I need to do is straighten out this workbench to then occupy one single wall of the garage so we have enough space to fix what you can safely assume is a damaged supercar. All right, guys, the garage is way cleaner than it was just a few minutes ago, and I think we're ready to introduce our new project. I just got a phone call from the delivery driver. It's the delivery driver bringing our new car. Unfortunately, not the driver that's coming to pick up our three-wheeler. So we're gonna have a few projects in the garage at once, but I think that's okay because this is gonna be a big deal. I think I just heard his brakes. It's a little late. Guys, sorry I left you hanging last night. It was really dark out and all the footage I recorded was so bad I didn't want to introduce a new supercar to the channel using really crappy footage. So it is the next day, we have tons of sunlight, and I'd like to formally introduce to you a brand new build to the channel, a 2008 Audi R8.
There goes a sight from my soul.
So I want to show you everything about this car, but I don't like the fact that it's parked in the street. It's not registered, it's not insured, it doesn't even have a license plate. So I need to get this thing inside the garage. So first things first, before we do anything, I want to get it started and wheeled into the shop. I went up to the dealer this morning, it was under construction, but fortunately I was able to obtain a battery. So let's get this battery installed, which I hear by itself is a tricky little process, and we'll get this car in the workshop. All right, guys, I'm not gonna put the rest of the car together because I wanna make sure it starts before I button up that whole front end. Imagine we have to go back in and take everything apart. That would kind of suck. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up. This is the first cold start. Give us a break in case it sounds a little bit squirrely of our 2008 Audi R8. I can't believe I even get to say this, but in the garage today, we have a 2008 Audi R8. This is my dream car. I'm sure we could all come up with better versions of dream cars, $1,000,000 cars like Bugattis or Koenigsegg's or whatever it may be. But as far as a reasonable dream car for me, this is it. This is a 2008 Audi R8. It comes from the factory with 420 horsepower. This example likely has about 450 because if you haven't noticed, it has bronze wheels. It also has a tune and an exhaust, among many other things that I don't fully understand. But we will learn about this car together as we bring it back to the road. Of course, right now it's not on the road. If you have yet to look at the left rear quarter panel, don't, because it's destroyed, and it's the reason that this car was available so cheap. Now we're gonna do everything that we need to do to get this back on the road, and I will share with you every step of the way. It's gonna be a great time, but I can't even look at this thing right now because of how dirty it is. So let's reassemble the frunk. I left most of those pieces out in the street, and then give this thing the wash that it deserves, because no car this cool deserves to look this dirty. I can't believe this car is here. All right, so the front end is back together and all clean. It's actually the only part of the car that's together and clean. And let's move on to the rest of the vehicle, because I don't know if I've ever seen a car begging for a washing as bad as this one. Well, it's always nice when you're working on a car that that specific area that you're working on be clean. So we've achieved just that. Of course, the interior is still filthy, but that is kind of our next step. And also getting off this paint, that usually just requires the gentle use of a razor blade and then some sort of cleaning solution. So both on this side window and the front windshield, we have to do just that. Now, of course, damage done that totaled the vehicle is much more concerning than any dirt on the paint or the interior. As you can see, this whole area is pretty fricked up. This is a quarter panel that needs to be replaced. This is a lower quarter panel that needs to be replaced. This is what Audi calls a side blade. It looks like it may just be wrapped in fake carbon fiber. So I could maybe unwrap it and fix the fiberglass work here and then just rewrap it or paint it, which would save me a bunch of money. The wheel is obviously crooked, which is not intentional, which means there's either suspension damage or frame damage, likely a combination of both. And we will have to address that. The bumper is in need of replacement, of course, as is the rear taillight, and all of these pieces are going to cost somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 a piece. Now we can save a bunch of money on the used marketplace, and that's what I plan on doing. Of course, a wheel like this we won't be able to find used. This is a BC forged carbon, it's not carbon, BC forged metal wheel. It's in bronze and it's completely destroyed. It'll cost about $1,500 to replace. Now all of these repairs are going to add up to be a pretty hefty price tag, but what makes this job worth it is not anything that's on the outside that we've seen thus far, but rather something that's on the inside. So there are a few things inside of this interior that should attract your eye. The first is this beautiful updated forged carbon steering wheel. Now, as cool as the carbon steering wheel is with the racing flat bottom and the beautiful finish, there's one more thing inside this interior that makes this car worthwhile. And that is the 6-speed gated manual transmission, perfectly accompanied by its 3 foot pedal friends, making this an incredibly desirable example of the R8. This little shifter by itself is the single reason that I bought this R8. No matter what we find underneath that rear wheel, it will be worth saving because the manual gated 6-speed R8 is a special car. So in all of the excitement, I forgot to reinstall the wiper blades. Of course, now these are the dirtiest feature of the exterior. So I'll have to clean these up before I get them installed. I kind of like the way it looks without them. But this beautiful car is in for quite a journey. If you want to join us on that journey, be sure to subscribe to Ed Gasket as we rebuild this car and bring it back to life after its recent accident. I didn't share with you what that accident was. I'll be sure to do that in the next video. Hit up Ed Gasket Garage on Instagram if you want to see updates on this Audi R8 between our YouTube videos. Samcracs, thanks again for the motivation and inspiration to buy this vehicle. I will link his channel in the description down below. I will also link the specific video that I was watching probably 2 years ago when I realized that this is exactly what I wanted to do. Guys, if you need us between now and our next YouTube video where we bring this Audi R8 back to life, we'll be in the garage. I don't know how I'm ever going to sell this car.